Derek Crawford from WDRB Sports from the KFC Yum Center in downtown Louisville. Usually if I'm coming to you from here, we're talking about a Louisville basketball game, but here Thursday night it was Bellarmine moving downtown because Freedom Hall was in use to play host to North Alabama. Game did not go well for Bellarmine. They fall 70-57 to a team they beat earlier in the season on the road, and it kind of mirrors some of the weird things that have happened with Bellarmine this season where they've been better on the road than at home at some times. This game offensively just wasn't what Bellarmine needs in a game, and it wasn't what Bellarmine is used to. They gave up 12 three-pointers to North Alabama and made only 4 themselves, and 2 of those came in the last minute and a half. And still, they were within 8 late in the game, despite that shooting disparity. But they couldn't overcome that hump. And there's been a lot of adversity just beyond losing games. They're 12-16 this season, coming off the high of last season when they won the A-Sun tournament in their transfer year, their first year of Division I. It's remarkable what they accomplished, but then you look at what happened. They lost the leading scorer off that team to the transfer portal. He chased his dream of trying to get to the NCAA tournament with Vermont, and he's not the only player they've lost because injuries for this team have been really rough all season. Even the guys who are playing are hurt, but tonight they were without starting center Kurt Hopf, and he's just one name on the team. Bash Wheeland, who was a key frontline player for them, is now been ruled out for the season. Justin Betts, a team captain, is limited in practice. He can't go full bore in practice just to protect his labrum, just so he can play to finish out this season. Alex Freems had a couple of surgeries and is still coming back from that. So there's just a lot of limitations with the team right now. They got 9 practice players. They played on Saturday. This is the kind of the way it's gone for Bellarmine this season. They played at Queens College on Saturday in Charlotte, North Carolina. Of course, they're riding a bus back, about an 8-hour and 20-minute bus ride. They're riding back on the bus. They get within an hour or so from home, about to Waddy-Petona, and traffic comes to a standstill. So after spending 8 hours on the bus, they got to spend another hour and 20 minutes or so on the bus waiting for a wreck to be cleared, a wreck that they could see out of the windshield of the bus. It was right there, but they couldn't get around it. The team doesn't, though, complain. The team is in great spirits. The players are in great spirits. They're upbeat. They show up. They go to work. Execution in this game wasn't always great. Too many first-half turnovers. They did not shoot it well. They missed a lot of point-blank shots. I talked to Scotty Davenport after the game. He's disappointed. He's disappointed for them. It's a rough time right now for Bellarmine basketball. He said it. He said this was a rough night for Bellarmine basketball. These two teams were 7-8 in the A-Sun. They're fighting for position. Bellarmine getting a home game, and they just couldn't get the job done. So they've got to pick themselves back up emotionally and get it all back together for another home game on Sunday at 4 o'clock at Freedom Hall. They will be back in action. This is a proud program at Bellarmine. They show up. They're ready to play. They're prepared to play. They go hard. But these are the dog days, to be honest with you, of the Division I transfer process. It is hard to get a lot of players. You can't play in the NCAA tournament. It makes it hard to go out and recruit. What are you going to sell? And yet they've got guys in this program that are committed to this program, that are really out there trying to perform, trying to do it well. They just don't have enough of them. Davenport remains hopeful they can kind of pick themselves up, have a good end of the season. But at 12-16, it's not the season any of them wanted. So they're just going to try and make some good things happen between now and conference tournament time. We'll see if they can, but it's not a winning effort tonight in the KFC Yum Center. They lose it 70-57. For WDRB Sports, I'm Eric Crawford.